motivation. Motivation collaborate to. Okay. Good evening. Today our topic is block three psychosocial competence. In this subtopics, emotional intelligence and positive psychological gaps and psychosocial crime. Okay. Okay. Emotional intelligence. Intelligence is one of the most recent topic with a huge impact across the different professionals. To understand the concept of emotional intelligence, let us to quick definitions of emotional intelligence. According to APA, it is a complex reaction pattern involving experimental behavior and psychological elements. Okay, to understand reaction pattern, how one responses. Okay. Every stimulus we will respond. It is a reaction pattern. Involve the experimental or how to involvement, behavior and psychosocial elements. CMMI. In simple terms of emotions or individual deal with the matter, situation, or find of personally significant. Intelligence. Psychologist Robert Steenberg defined as the mental ability necessary for adaptation to as well as shaping and selection of any environmental context. Emotional intelligence I refers to ability to perceive, control, and evaluate emotions. Some research suggested emotional intelligence can be learned and strength, while others claim it is the characterized by. Okay. Definitely, some more definitions. The ability to monitor one's own other feelings, emotions, to discriminate among them, and to us inform gratitude and one thinking of action. According to Mayers and emotional intelligence, the set of abilities it like to think as beginning to other sides their reported called as the academic skills. Goldman is the pioneer of the emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence refers to capacity for the recognizing our own feelings and those of others, and for motivating ourselves and for managing emotion well in well as and in our relationship. According to Dilip Singh, emotional intelligence is the ability to individual to appropriately successful responses to vital recovery emotion stimulus being the elicited from their inner self and immediate environment. Okay. Nature of emotional intelligence. Goldman, nature of emotional intelligence can be summarized. Emotional intelligence is a powerful tool, a time of more powerful more IQ. While IQ contributed about the 20% of the success in life, the other forces of contributed sources of unlike IQ. Okay. Emotional intelligence may be best predictor of successful life. Emotional intelligence is not only fixed and generate, genetically, rather than it is a large of learned contribute development through the life. The concept of emotional intelligence is to applied and not become the totally because of computer competence in each environment children of the known for the productive of happiness. In working situation, to emotional intelligence help more than one of intellectual potential terms of one's IQ, even the professional skills and competency. Emotional intelligence develop with increasing age and experiences as the person progress from the childhood to adulthood. Men and women have personal profile strength, weakness, emotional intelligence abilities, while women tendency stronger competence based on the empathy and social skills, men better to based on the self-recognition. Peoples of emotions are a relay put into words rather than the experience with of emotional intelligence. Daniel Goldman, American developed framework of the five elements of the character, self-awareness. We will show the topic of starting self awareness is a way know how to emotion recognition feelings as they're discriminating between them beginning emotional illiterate begin able to identify and label specific feelings in yourself other disclosure emotions are communicated clearly and distracted. The ability to emphasize feeling compromisation for the validate, motivation, inspire, okay, validate and motivation, inspire, encourage and smooth of the territorial emotional intelligence. Self-regulation, handling the feelings, how to regulate, handling the feelings and relevant to uh, current situation and react to the opportunities frustration tolerance and anger management, eliminating the verbal plug, verbal plug down and fight and the group of discrimination better able to experience anger appropriate without representing violence and for the suppression equalization less aggressive self-destructive behavior more than positive feeling about self school and family better handling stress, better handling stress. It is a self-recognition. Motivation, gathering up our feelings and distracting yourself towards the goal despite self-doubt, interior and impulsiveness, more responsible, better able to focus on the task you had and pay attention, less impulsive, more self-controlled, and improve the score and achievement of the test. Empathy. It is recognition of feelings and other during the turn of the verbal and non-verbal cues. Better able to task another person respective perspective of the improved empathy and sensitivity to others, feelings better listening others. They are friendly, sociable, helpful, and skillful in dealing with the people and open about their feelings. They make good companionship because they are pleasant and agreeableness. Social skills. Handling the interpersonal reactions, conflict resolution. Okay, interpersonal relations. Already previously class we will discuss interpersonal relationship, conflict resolution and negotiation. Increased ability to analyze and understanding relationship better at resolving the conflict and negotiation the disagreement better and solve the problem relationship more sensitivity and skilled a communication more popular, outgoing, or friendly, involve the peer thoughts. Okay, and group harmonious in the group and more sharing of the cooperativeness and helpless, more democratic, dealing with others. Component of emotional intelligence. Daniel Goldman, some components, social awareness, self-management, and relationship management. Social awareness, person who have the how to mingle the other group and individuals. It is a social awareness. Self-management are personal skills and to adjust the each every point of the management skills, self-adjustment, relationship, interpersonal relationship and intrapersonal relationship. It is established the some other person to person, person involving the group. Okay. Then management skills. Management skills. Management skills are the how to mingle the people and cooperate with working with the other peoples. Importance of emotional intelligence in daily life. Okay, physical health. Physical health manage the stressless and can be seriously health problems as the uncontrollable stress can be lead the First step improving emotional intelligence is the learn to relieve the stress, mental health. Uncontrollable stress can also impact on mental health, leading to anxiety, depression, workplace. Emotional intelligence will be help you to be more successful workplace. Okay, self management, aggressive developing of emotional intelligence, breathing control, Anuloma, Viloma, pranayamas. These are the breathing control. Some breathing exercises, yogic pranayamas, breathing controlling is the most tool of the emotional intelligence. Stress management. Stress management is more than management skills, and person to person different to stress management to strategies are followed. One person is relaxing music, one person is relaxing walking, one person is relaxing kitchen working, some extra whatever. Some person is relaxing pet pet play or pet care. Cognitive restructuring. Cognitive restructuring is a to brain brisk walking and to mental pressure of the problem solving checklist. How the problem, why the emotion, the problems are resolved, how many problems are resolved, how the problems is clarified. It is the relationship and management. Relationship is the in family relations, professional relationship, whatever it may be, maintain the management skills. Positive psychological capital. Okay. This is another topic. Positive psychological capital. And positive psychology is the psychological human positive strength, coping, and optimal human optimal functioning. How to person is lead to her main management skills. That is the optimum level. The main focus of positive psychology is on the prevention and how human beings can use their potential in coping with the life of stressors. It aims at making people happierly by enhancing their positive qualities, potential, and understand the management healthy life. Okay, positive psychology generally stands it is towards prevention. Positive psychology enhances human functioning by recognizing strength as well as deficiencies, environmental resources. In addition to stress, the positive psychology capital is a core area of positive psychology. The term of psychological capital has been mentioned in various words: economics, investment, and sociology. We drawn on the emergency positive psychology movement for our definition. Very brief positive psychology post it is started a few years ago when research psychologist Martin Seligman, challenged by Seligman, Seligman challenged the field to change from preoccupation with what is wrong, what is deficient, dysfunctional with people, what is right and good about to them. It is positive psychological capital. Psychological capital. Okay. The nature of positive psychological psychic of an individual rather than weakness. Positive capital mainly focus on strength and abilities. One is good at it aims at developing all the four components of self hero, of self relations optimizing. Okay, efficacy and hope, efficacy, relations, efficacy, relations, optimal. As who are have the strong relationship on individual Research studies have pointed out performance level of psychic cap are positive related to employees' performance and job satisfaction, especially in the services industry. Developing even one of four areas of efficacy, relations, and optimize of efficacy, relations, and optimize. This is here. Optimize have the positive affected her health. Okay. Another one, health and mm, vitality of individual rather than illness and pathology. The concept of psychocapital is strongly linked to increased well-being, work, and life satisfaction. Especially high level of psychic capital has been found to positively influence well-being, health outcomes such as lower BMI and cholesterol levels, and soon satisfaction with one's relationship, other relationships. Components of positive psychological therapy. So components of positive psychological capital. The individual psychological capital elements are okay, self-efficacy, hero, and relationship, and conflict management. It is the most important. Conflict management. Each element is separated entirely with the need to consider independently in order to understand and compose it to higher order of construct to let us know each about the mentioned psychological capital. Self-efficacy. It is Bandura. Self-efficacy refers to individual beliefs, his or her capacity to eschew the behavior necessary to pursue specific performance and attention. It is beliefs, how to believe, belief system. Okay. Bandura is self-efficacy is a belief related to belief system. Specific performance of attainments. Hope, hope. It is tender star. Hope is a positive motivational status based on interactively driven sense of the success which is depend agencies agencies thinking response represent the perceived will to achieve one's goal and pathway thinking are the perceived ability to develop routines of goal of the over attractive. The pathway, way power, dimension of the defined her markers of importance definition which is the common usage of term planning refers to optimal usage of available resources worldwide and optimism. It is hopefulness. The attitude. It is hopefulness. Attitude to good things will happen and that people wishes or aim will ultimately fulfill. Optimists are people who anticipated positive outcome, whether seri- separately thought of preventive and effective, how who confused the attending of the desired goal. This desired goal, confined of attending desired goals. It is optimism. Resilience. It is process of outcome. Successfully adopting difficulties or challenge. Adopting difficulties. Every adopting difficulties. Life experiences. Adopting difficulties. Life experiences. And especially thought, mentally, emotional, and behavioral flexibility of adjustment to external and internal demand is defined as a relations. Conflict management. It is the occurrence of a multi-autogenetic, multi-autogenetic system, okay, are opposing forces, including event, behavior, desire, attitude, and emotions. This is generally termed as more specifically managing with the different areas of psychology. It is conflict is in three types: common, approach, conflict, avoidance, avoidance, approach and avoidance. What is conflict? Conflict is a two positives. You select the one, whatever it may be. You have a job, you have already you do job, but you have promotion and promotion will too long. You select, you are select what is what. You take promotion, you go to long as long as distance. But you don't take promotion, you lost the your service some promotion list. It is a positive approach, but how you select one. This is one another one. Two negatives, both are negatives. You select the one. In this, you flood the conflict, but these are selecting the rational thinking. What is the choose? It one is conflict. This conflict is leads to frustration sometimes. Okay. Now, approach. This type of common when individual has to choose between two desirable outcomes. Both are desirable outcomes. Desirable outcomes. But avoidance. Choose the between two unattractive outcomes. Both are unattractive outcomes. Approach and avoidance. One is attractive, another one is unattractive outcome. These are conflict management. According to Thompson and Kellman, the five styles of techniques are conflict management. Adopting individuals in an organization, they are followed. Competing, competing, competing use the conflict resolving strategies. Competing, they satisfied their own desire. It is satisfying their own desire at the expense of the other parties involved. Compromising. Sometimes its strategy compromising involves the finding an acceptable resolution that will partly but not entirely satisfy the concern of all the participants involved. Collaborating. Collaborating involves the find a solution that entirely satisfied the concern of all involved the present working together, avoiding, trying to avoid, ignore conflict, hoping that it will get resolved by. itself itself as the time passes, accommodating accommodating to resolve the conflict essentially involved the take step satisfying other parties concern the demands, express your own needs or desires to overlooking. overlooking. How to develop positive psychological capacity? In psychiatric develop intervention, while typically last 2 3 hours, widely recognized developmental approaches are each of four psychological resources integrated synergistically tailored to the specific workplace context. Moreover, because of the shared commonalities across the psychic constituent, constituent result the developing on resource tends boosting of other resources well. The typical psych development of intervention including goals, goal setting. Goal is a person desire setting. Fix the person high cadre. It is a goal setting. Goal setting is two types, short-term goal and long-term goal. Rachana, generate generation pathway. Generation pathway. Generation is a age between 20 each person decade is dedicated its gap okay, of through filling the mental rehearsals of goal functioning through various generated pathways and contingency planning to overcome observable approach oriented goals are emphasized over avoidance organized goals. It will be stop doing that. It will do this. Specific and measurable goal. Specific and measurable goal. And frequent milestones and enhance frequent and measurable goal. Okay. Another one, sorry, specific and measurable goal. Specific milestones. Frequent milestones. Every step by step are encouraged to appreciate yourself and themselves, their self. Small groups are used to added perceived and social support and encouragement and shared experiences and some more. Hope strongly based on belief individuals achieve the goal, generally approach oriented goals, motivating towards something. Societal over avoidance oriented motivation away from something goal are mentioned above. Efficacy. Efficacy defined as self-efficacy, people's beliefs about their capacity to perceived effect. There are to key interested self-efficacy. One is outcome expectancy, examination what need to based on that. Outcome expectancy and efficacy expectancy, examination our own capability to do what need to be done. Resilience is the capacity to punch back from adversity and grow strong from overcoming negative events. Face reality, such of banning of optimism has been defined as making positive attributed about successful with positive opportunities. This is another topic. Cybernetics, cybernetic. Nowadays, cyber networking is most important to developing the all sectors, every sector, but cyber network also, cyber behavior, cyber psyche, and also cyber networking adapting. Okay. The cyber came from the Greek term means of Helmenos, who steers, Helmenos, who steers, who steers is shape to part, hmm, shape to part. Psychocybernetic is an term which means steering your mind to produce useful goal so you can reach the greater part of the world. Peace of mind, Maxwell. It is peace of mind. According to him, self-image is the key to human personality and human behavior. Key of human personality and human behavior. Change in the self-image will begin to change in the personality and other behavior. The self-image sets the boundaries and individuals accomplishments. Psycho-cybernetic also explore the power of the positive thinking, explore the power of positive thinking, and explain why it is work with some individuals. It is cyber psych. Tips of cyber safety. Tips of cyber safety. Imagination is the key. Our brain does not distinguish between the imagination and reality. Increase act based on the information. We send it through our thoughts. It is a process, thought process. We can imagination new version of ourselves, thought our attitude, interpretation of various situations, and this will find a way to make that image came to frustration. Take time to relax. Relaxation widely tremendous belief benefits. when it is came to disengage ourselves from wrong thought and conversation. Take time to relax by finding a comfortable comfortable spot and let go of all the tensions that piled out the musical thought of the day. Medication is one of the important things to make the regulation habit in your life. It is a regulation habit in your life as it will give you more clarity, emotional well-being, and less anxiety. All things that will positively influence your self-image. Forget past failure. We should forget our failure competently. They were learning steps absolutely necessary for our personal development, continuous well-being, and failure. 10 days of pre- preparation behavior on his perspective. Let your success and mechanism to work. As a human, we are all born with innate creative mechanism in ourselves. Once you get a clear idea about the problem that is to be solved, you should stop worrying about potential results. Be happy. Most of the us tendency postpone our happiness because of external circumstances. Happiness is a habit, and if you don't practice it, you will never experience it. That beginning happy is first step in order to make everyone easily around you happy. Success and failure mechanism. Success mechanism sense of direction when we are look forward, new accomplishment, and have desire achieving something more. It is important to have goal and dream. This continued pretext for the reacting success. We comprehend being able to communicate, understanding people problems and aspirations, empathy with their feelings and emotions, even admitting our mistake and shorting of finding a way to correct them. This essential process is to age to age. Every problem seems small and faced Brahmopati. Brahmopati. Do not be afraid to take on, new changes. It will be only make us strong and regardless whether they achieve them. Charity. Charity is the supporting success of always into consideration benefits of others because they know what is everyone has unique individuality that desire the dignity and respect. Stop and consider other people's feelings, emotions, and necessities. Esteem. Doubting yourself jeopardizes your well-being and your relationship with the outside world. A reminder that the desirable feel of which state and mature. Anybody usually start considering yourself as loser or self-confidence. Confidence is built upon the success, and if you're able to remember past success in your life, you will naturally feel sure in your ability to replicate replicate them in the future. What matters is how many times you try to be successful at something and only concentrate all of your thoughts that self-assurance. Create a more accurate image of your own self. It does not mean try to somebody easily about try to somebody about meant to some easy failure mechanism. Failures almost are together will be fulfilling ADA and positive life. These are symptoms. Frustration, deserving Hamilton, and embarrassed about to purely ourselves. Failure depend emotional state of too long. Victim before the question because the victim way aggressive, measurable aggressive, disappointment, positive aggressive due of the determination. Insecurity always presents thought not being equipped, something gathered. Insecurity is just mental block. Insecurity is just mental block. No helpers. Potential. Loneliness. Loneliness is a fear of single alone. Mingle with not people who anxious, previously greater opportunity to various individuals giving better understanding, but also a person is in a group, but the attitude is single loneliness, uncertainty. It is the relations careful making mistake, make mistake of stop it. Adjusting towards what is the life. Resentment. Resentment reaction to something happen what is outside. Feeling victimized. Developing bitter fear. Grief towards always helpful of the emptiness. Emptiness similar to delusions. Adolescents of individuals able to enjoy life. Anyone can. This can be overcome through goal setting capacity. Goal setting capacity. Goal is the fixation of the individual growth. The individual morality of the physical and communicated something eventually called positive thinking. Positive thinking is a mental and emotional attitude confined and motivation, happiness, beliefs, introspection, and enhancement of the both coherent group attitude is a positive relation between positive enhancement detector observated of the problem details. The practice of results constructing of the mind optimating on a good and constructive aspect a matter so that eliminate negatives and destructive attitude and emotions. Benefits of positive thinking. Benefits of positive thinking. Yes, some physical benefits may be included longer lifespan. Yes. Positive benefit is health is longer lifestyle. Low change having heart rate, better physical health, great resistance to illness, such as common cold, lower blood pressure, lower blood pressure, better stress management, better pain tolerance, pain level. The mental benefits. These are some physical benefits. This strong confidence and more creativity, great problem solving skills, clear thinking, better mood, better coping styles, better stress management skills, and also decision making. This is the mental benefits and social insight, including happier life more than many people recognize thinking good and as well as before discriminative of the positiveness and negativeness of the person well-being to related to their own life. How to enhance the positive thinking, control yourself. How to? It is a good quality of belief system. The beliefs of yourself. It is own your image. It is gain control. Don't be competence. Your competence is your soul. Your positive solution is occurring yourself. Learn to relax. How to allow the in time and out time of the relation and relaxation with your mind and activity coordination. Boost your own moral. It is every person is a some morality, but these moralities are your enhancing your positive health, physical and mental health. Contract to congratulate yourself, but appreciation you. Learn challenges, new tensions and positivity. These are the enhancement of positive thinking. And another, developing habits of positive thinking. Being happy much easily what developing based on the very good ways of building positive thinking skills. One is meditation, another way is writing, playing. Meditation is a thinking process. It could be mindful and mental management skills. It is ability to live and live preparation and presentation are associated with the thinking and also physical writing. Writing is a necessary experience day-to-day life, barriers and your good positive and negative. So comparing the each every day, right? It is physical health to relation to mental health, psychic and somatic. Psychic mean mind, soma mean body. Their relationship, whatever what play. Playing is a good, healthy and physical health relation and to adopt or to produce the dopamine and endorphin. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is the most important relationship two or more persons or group. Okay. The mind better relationship and the happier their life. And also self-balancing. Self-balancing and self-adjustment is the forgiveness relation. Self-efficacy or performance efficacy. Self means it is your own personality. Efficacy is defined ability to your adjustment with your abilities.